My father and I had this contract that I would grow up and be governor of Pennsylvania, probably get into Congress early on the way to the gubernatorial seat, and ultimately become president. Now, the reason for it wasn't just some whimsical desire to have a position of power. We grew up in really abject poverty in the crash of the steel industry. If it wasn't for friends and family, we would be eating welfare cheese at different times of my young life. And the desire was to make sure that we fixed American manufacturing. That was my commitment. I wanted to fix American manufacturing. Little did I know in retrospect that the most useless place to try to fix American manufacturing would have been politics. But taking myself back to then, I went to Yale. I crushed it in politics at Yale. I ran for city council of New Haven, etc. I get out of Yale and I go to a region of the world in southwestern Pennsylvania where I thought I could win a congressional seat. But in correlation to that is I realized I was gay. And commitment for me was to figure out, do I decide to live a life in secrecy and continue to pursue a political career? Or am I authentic to myself and find another way to be of service? And I chose the latter path. Back then, people forget that there was no Will and Grace, there was no Barney Frank. I joke that Liberace was straight at the time. And so I chose a different path, and I'm glad I did.